The physics of narrative, a multidimensional framework for storytelling. Introduction. Storytelling is an art as old as human civilization itself, yet its fundamental principles remain as relevant today as they were millennia ago. This chapter explores a novel approach to understanding narrative structure and dynamics by drawing parallels with the laws of physics, logic, and causality. By viewing stories through this multi-dimensional lens, we can unlock new insights into crafting compelling narratives and enhance our ability to create impactful, resonant stories across all media. The premise of this framework is simple yet profound. Stories and narratives obey fundamental laws analogous to those governing the physical world. These laws operate across multiple interrelated dimensions, creating a complex web of cause and effect that shapes the narrative experience. By understanding and applying these principles, storytellers can achieve greater efficiency and impact in their craft. First, fundamental laws of narrative. At the core of our framework lie three fundamental laws that govern the behavior of narrative elements. These laws provide the foundation upon which all other aspects of storytelling are built. 1.1. Physical-mental causality. The first law recognizes the intricate relationship between physical events and mental states within a narrative. Just as in the real world, actions and thoughts in a story are interconnected, constantly influencing and shaping one another. This bi-directional causality creates a dynamic interplay between the external and internal worlds of characters. A character's emotional state affects their actions, which in turn impact their environment. These environmental changes then feed back into the character's mental state, creating a continuous loop of cause and effect. Example: consider a character who is feeling anxious, mental state, about an upcoming job interview. This anxiety causes them to stay up late preparing, physical action, leading to exhaustion the next day, physical state. Their tired appearance then negatively impacts their performance in the interview, physical action, which further increases their anxiety, mental state, about their job prospects. By recognizing and leveraging this interconnectedness, writers can create more believable and nuanced character development. Every action should have both physical and mental consequences, and every thought should have the potential to manifest in the physical world of the story. 1.2. Temporal constraints. While the human mind can easily conceptualize past and future events, narratives are bound by the constraints of sequential time. Even when employing non-linear storytelling techniques, the underlying logic of cause and effect must remain intact for the story to maintain coherence. This law emphasizes the importance of chronological consistency in storytelling. While flashbacks, flash-forwards, and other temporal manipulations can be powerful tools, they must be used judiciously and with a clear understanding of how they affect the overall narrative structure. Example: in Christopher Nolan's film Memento, the story is told in reverse chronological order. Despite this unconventional structure, each scene still follows logically from the one that precedes it in the narrative, even though it occurred later in the actual timeline. The film's ending, which is chronologically the beginning of the story, provides context and meaning to all the events that the audience has witnessed. Respecting temporal constraints ensures that your story maintains internal logic and allows readers or viewers to follow the progression of events, character development, and thematic exploration without confusion. 1.3. Multidimensional coherence. The third fundamental law states that all elements of a story, thematic, emotional, and plot-related, must align with principles of causality and logic across multiple dimensions. This coherence is essential for creating a satisfying and believable narrative experience. Multi-dimensional coherence requires that character arcs, plot developments, and thematic explorations all progress in ways that feel natural and interconnected. Each element should inform and be informed by the others, creating a rich tapestry of narrative threads. Example: in Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, Elizabeth Bennet's character arc, emotional dimension, is intricately tied to the events of the plot, physical dimension, and the exploration of themes such as social class and hasty judgments, thematic dimension. Her initial prejudice against Mr. Darcy is based on her observations of his behavior, physical, and her own preconceptions, mental. As events unfold and she gains new information, her emotional journey aligns with the plot developments, ultimately leading to a resolution that satisfies on multiple levels. By ensuring coherence across these dimensions, writers can create stories that feel organic, meaningful, and resonant with their audience. Conclusion: understanding these fundamental laws of narrative provides a solid foundation for exploring the more complex aspects of storytelling. By recognizing the interplay between physical and mental causality, respecting temporal constraints, and maintaining multidimensional coherence, writers can create narratives that feel true to life while still engaging in the boundless possibilities of fiction. In the following sections, we will delve deeper into the various dimensions of narrative and explore how principles derived from physics can be applied to the craft of storytelling. By embracing this multidimensional framework, writers can unlock new levels of creativity and impact in their work.